Hey everybody, it is the Hebrew Jamaican Coolie back again with another video, and this is part 2 of the video. Baby boomer black men fail the current black men of this generation. This is the generation that they're punching down on, complaining about constantly, talking about is lazy, talking about that we didn't do anything with our lives and stuff like that. And then even the generation X, they complain about them only want to be in YouTubers, only wanting to do this, only wanting to do that, don't want to do an honest day's work, etc, etc, etc. All right, so my question to these baby boomers is, right, here's my question to you guys. Where's the generational wealth that you saved up and passed down to the generation that you're complaining about right now? That's my question to you. Where's the generational wealth that you saved up? And I mean, like, say, it don't have to be no millions of dollars. It don't even have to be 50 grand. But where's the generational, wealth that you even tried to pass down to this generation? Oh, that's right. You traded reparations for integration. Integration with white people that was going to happen anyway. But yet still, you have the audacity, right? The audacity to open your mouth and complain and degrade and condescendingly speak about a generation that you turned around and raised, right? Where's your wealth of knowledge and wisdom that you passed down to them, especially financial wisdom that you didn't even get? You see, because your generation had education that was much, much cheaper, if not sometimes free. Right? So, my question is again, where's the generational wealth that you passed down to anybody in this generation that you have the audacity to complain about? Right? A lot of you died without money, without passing down anything. You understand? And my thing is this: you complain about Generation X not doing the norm while they're earning money in different ways. Isn't that what life was about? Like, just working to make an income, to buy homes and do this and do that. So my question is always going to be, why are you complaining if they're doing exactly that? It might not be like orthodox work where, it's back breaking, and some of you hurt your back and didn't even have an insurance. What did you pass on to us so that we could pass on to our children? Or what did you pass on to us so that we could save it or build upon it or use it to do something and pass it down to our children? Nothing. You didn't pass nothing. You didn't pass anything on to us. You passed on nothing on to us. And then you're complaining about how we didn't pass anything on to our children, that we didn't save anything. Well, let me tell you something. This generation, even though not as much financially educated, learned about insurance, something your generation didn't really care to know about since you were so busy integrating, right? And insurance is a hell of a thing. Not only insurance, but trust funds. Building a trust fund for your children. And this is my advice to a lot of men: get insurance. Get life insurance. Right? And that's the only advice. I cannot give any financial advice because I don't want to be liable for anybody making dumb decisions. But I'm not a financial expert, and this is just my opinion. Get life insurance so that when you pass away, your family will get something. Your wife will get something. Your children will get something. Build a trust fund for your children. Put $50 a week in it. Find out what it's going to be when it matures as well, just like the insurance when it matures. All right, learn those words, maturity. It's a very important word to learn when it comes to trading, stock trading, insurance, and also trust funds. Learn that word. Read up on the book, stock trading for dummies, stocks for dummies, things like that. You understand? So there's a generation of men. They complained about the government, they complained about this, they complained about that, they complained about being on child support, and yet still, when they die, they leave nothing to their children. There's a generation of women, same thing. Because I'm not gonna leave the female gender out of this. I'm not going to. You are just as worthless as the men you complain about as well. Deadbeats, you're a deadbeat too. Because when you die and pass on, or when you get to a certain age, because you didn't even help your children, your struggling children you're gonna be living with your struggling children. You're going to be living with your struggling children. You understand? And you have nothing to pass on to them. Not a thing to pass on to them. Not a thing. So some of you talking about deadbeat dads and all them stuff, that you're a worthless mother. Like you're any better than the men that you laid with and had a child for. Right? There's a generation of men that basically failed us. They failed us financially, they failed us intellectually, and they failed us emotionally. And yet still we're not allowed to talk about it or even question it. And the time has come where we should basically talk about it. We need to talk about the men that failed us. You understand? Stop hailing them as heroes. Don't hail them as no freaking heroes. Some of them step out on your family to go chase tail. You understand? Some of them step out and chase tail and didn't take care of the family. You understand? And then you have stupid people on the internet talking about how this was normal with black men and stuff like that. Some of you need to shut the hell up, because you don't know what poverty was like for some of these people. Some of these children growing up not having a father. Father was out there chasing tail instead of taking care of business at the home. Then you had mother-led homes, which continued a cycle after that. I'm sick and tired of this glorification of everything that is bad amongst us. I'm sick and tired of it. Stop glorifying these men and women. Stop glorifying them. They didn't do anything good. They didn't leave anything of a legacy for us to fight for or to defend. Because of them, we have to be digging ourselves out the hole. And of course, this isn't all black people. You had a lot of black people that saved and left something for their children, whether it was a land or even a little bit of money or knowledge and wisdom. But you had a generation of black people that was completely worthless. They didn't save anything, and they didn't leave behind anything. And so their children suffered, and their grandchildren are suffering. I have a generation of women living couple doors from me. 3 generations of women. No man in that household. No man in that household. 3 generations. You have the grandmother, the mother, and the daughters, and the girls. 3 generations of women living in a house without guidance. How do you think it's gonna turn out for them? We need to stop pretending. Stop being this thing of morality when it's fake. That's woke to me too. Anyway, This is a real Jamaican coolie. I'll be back with part 3.